It's working! Didn't think it was, but it is. I'm very happy that it's working. For a second, I thought I might have done something wrong, but I think it's working. My hair obviously isn't. My goodness. Ugh. But I think this is good. I have to count, of course. If I can even crochet. Eight. There we go. I don't know why that was so difficult for me. Jeez Louise, you guys. Double checking that I'm doing the right thing, and I am. The plan is to use some of the petals, well, all of the petals that we made in the last live to make, let me make sure I have enough. Yes, I do. The plan is to make our own, well, another little groovy flower with these pink petals that we made in the last live. So that is what we're going to do. I am working on the wrong part of the pattern. I'm working on the legs, not the petals. I'm looking at the wrong spot. We're gonna work on those legs right away. As I almost drop them, jeez. Here we go. I remember how to do this, I promise. Okay, we're getting there. I feel like the second row after the magic ring is always like one of the most difficult. Because you can't always know where you're going. Hi, I'm Pillow, and hello Islamic Video, and Arnav. I am doing well. I hope that you all are doing well as well. Right now, we're working on a groovy flower. I have some petals that we made in the last live, and so I thought it would be fun to hop back on and finish, you know, the project that I started. So let's do it. Right now we're doing the little legs. Islamic Video, you have no reason to be sorry. I don't really know why you are apologizing, but everything is all good. You're perfectly fine. Oop, I'm dropping, I'm messing with the computer. I shouldn't mess with the computer. Raibu, yeah, Raibu, I have a confession to make. I think in my, like 5 years that I've been crocheting, I have only crocheted 5 dogs. And I haven't crocheted one for a very long time, and so I'm a little bit, you know, I'm a little bit scared to make a dog. Right now the plan is to do the flower, just because that's easy, something easy for me to do on live. So that's the plan. Justin. Hi, Henry. Justin loves you. I have crocheted an apple before. Yeah, I crocheted an apple that had a worm coming out of it, which it was a fun thing to crochet, for sure. I'm trying to count and read at the same time, and that's always difficult. I'm from Minnesota. I'm surprised you had to ask. A lot of people can just hear my accent and know right away, which is something. Whenever I travel, people are like, "Are you from Minnesota or Canada?" I'm like, "Yeah, I am." You used to have 27 cats. I have 1 cat. I've only ever had 1 cat at a time. See, J&A, I don't think I have an accent that strong either. The only time I really noticed it was when I was in Peru for like 2 weeks. And then I really noticed it. The Templar's monk. I'm so sorry. I missed the train to get there. I'm real sorry. Cadence now has 5 cats. That is still, I mean, 20, what did you say it was? 27 cats? 27 cats is a lot, but 5 cats is a lot as well. Dread, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Chase says, I think the accent is awesome. Thanks. Yeah, I usually get made fun of the way, not made fun of, but you know, we all poke fun and stuff. The way that I say, like, the letter A and E. A-E-E. Thank you so much, Chase, for subscribing. J&A has 2 cats? Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, what are your cats' names? I need to know the cats' names. Emanuela, I am crocheting hold on, I have to cross off the rows that I did. I'm crocheting, let me get, there's fuzzies on it, another groovy flower. We made some petals in the last stream, and so I am gonna finish it on this stream. J&A's cats' names are Gollum and Cotton Ball. That's hilarious. I love those names. Gollum for a cat is hilarious. That's crazy though. Gollum, get over here. Like, that's funny. Gollum, get off the table. Hi Selena, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I only have 3 rows left of the leg, and then we can make the second one. Yeah, no, I love the Lord of the Rings as well. J&A, did you read the books, or are you just a fan of the movies? Because I'm a huge fan of the movies, and I had to read The Hobbit in one of, I think it was my sci-fi and fantasy literature class. And I don't know, I didn't love The Hobbit. Well, I really liked it, but there were parts where I was like, I really didn't need to hear about every single step that they took on the journey, you know. Let me see. I saw Selena. Hi, lovely. Welcome to the chat. Clinette, if I said your name wrong, let me know. Says that their mother used to crochet and make very cute things. That's awesome. What kind of cute things would she make? Selena, I'm doing well. I went to a homecoming thing today at the college that I graduated from, and I got to eat some yummy food. It was like a thing where all of the clubs and organizations make their own food and then sell it, and then they get all the money to fund their clubs and things. The club that I was in, I was helping run last year we did it as well. And so I went with one of my friends, and then I had to go to urgent care because I thought I had an ear infection. And so then they had to like look in my ear and do all that fun stuff. And now my ear kind of hurts, but you know, that's fine. Jane A, yes ma'am, I read the books. I hated The Hobbit. You hated? Okay, then I don't feel as bad saying that. Jane A says it took me forever to get through. Right? Okay, was The Lord of the Rings better though than The Hobbit, or did you also not like that one? Oop, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I had to count this very first row. Otherwise, I would have had to keep redoing it, which is something that happened last time, and it was embarrassing for me. Okay, I did that. We're on to the next row. I am like struggling to read. Lovely says that they're from India. I am from Minnesota. Sathish? I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. Oh my gosh, I cannot read. Can you make a doll and send it to me to India? I'm not currently selling or mailing or doing any of my, I keep doing this wrong. Any of the things that I make right now. I'm focusing solely on doing in-person events because that's where I seem to be doing pretty well. But I appreciate that you want one of my creations. It's very cute. Selena, I am making, if you remember from the last live, I don't know if you had left already, I was talking about making some groovy flowers, and during that live, I made 5 petals. So I thought I would come back on and we would finish the groovy flower together. Maybe make another one. I'm not 100% sure. Honestly, it kind of depends on how my ear is feeling and if I start losing my voice. J&A says, it was okay. We're talking about The Lord of the Rings. It was okay. The movies are better in the way that I can see what is going on. I just could not get into The Hobbit to save my life. I know! And I had to read it for school, and so it would be like, you have to read, 3 chapters, and then, for tomorrow. And I'm like, oh my gosh. But I made it through it, and I am happy to say that I've read it. I feel like it's a book that, you just kind of have to read, because of how influential or whatever, it was and the movies are. But I have not gotten to The Lord of the Rings because I really didn't like The Hobbit. Oh my goodness. Brigadier Baba says the way you knit feels like something straight out of a fairy tale. Thank you so much. That's a very cute analogy. Like villagers you don't need to answer. I do not even know what's happening. The dolls in the background are nice. Did you make that? Yes, I made all I made all the plushies that you can see in the background. I'm double checking because I have been gifted some crochet, but no, I've made all of those. I feel like people are getting in fights and I don't really understand what's happening. Selena's Crochet says, oh yeah, the groovy flowers are cute. I've seen them before and I've been wanting to make one. I really recommend it. I love Raven Jidco's style. All of their stuff is super cute. I was just helping pattern test their new Twilight Bat, and it was phenomenal. This is a no-sew pattern. Oh no, a low-sew pattern, I'm sorry. If that persuades you even more. JNA says they had a bunny named Smeagol, and now don't they have a cat? Yeah, they're the one that has a cat named Gollum. That's really funny. JNA says, I will say the rest of the trilogy is much more easier to get into. Ah, okay. See, I just kind of thought the Lord of the Rings book was the whole journey, but maybe I'm wrong and I'm confused. I could be wrong though. Hi Watermelon. Happy Saturday. I hope you're doing well. Watermelon had 2 bunnies. Oh my goodness. Was one of your bunnies named Smeagol? If not, what were your bunnies' names? I love hearing people's pet names. No, not people's pets' names. I love hearing what people name their pets. That's better. Selena, you can get the pattern from Raven Jidco's Etsy. If you want, I can pause. I think there's a way for me to do things. What am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. If there's a way for me to do things. There might not. Can I edit the description? No. I think I can comment though on my own live. Can't you? Isn't that a thing? Okay, here's the link to the pattern. I don't know if that will actually work, but I think it will. Allegedly. They're way more in the books. Okay. Snickerdoodle and Desi. Okay. Hi Rashid. Happy Saturday. Mustached Riz. That sounds like a horrible day. Except you had school on a Saturday? That's crazy. Or no, because if it's New Zealand, they would be in Sunday already. Thanks, it worked. That's so exciting. I didn't know that I could put links. That's exciting. I'm learning things. Watermelon says, I love the Lord of the Rings. I do too. Which of the 3 Lord of the Rings movies is your favorite? And I should probably think of my own answer to the question as well, if I'm going to ask it to somebody. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like the 3 Lord of the Rings movies aren't even different movies. I feel like they're all like the same thing. Thank you so much, Nova. Hello, Talossi. What's up? Hello, Kingston. Hello, Rashid. I think I said your name right. Watermelon, you haven't watched the last one? What are you talking about? How have you not watched it? Fake fan! I'm kidding. JNA says their service dog is a boxer named Loki. And then they had a Labrador named Gunther, yeah. Now they have a Chihuahua Jack Russell Terrier named Sebastian. Chihuahua Jack Russell Terrier. For some reason, I can't think of what a Jack Russell Terrier looks like. Russell Terror? I think you meant terrier. Maybe the dog is a terror. I don't know. Who knows? One of my dogs is kind of a terror sometimes, too. Watermelon. No! Watermelon, no! You gotta watch the third one, because I was almost gonna say that the third one... Well, no. The third one is not my favorite. I don't know which the Lord of the Rings movie is my favorite. Hold on, let me look at the second one. Lord of the Rings, second movie. My septum piercing is bothering me right now. Oh, is the second movie when they're, like, when it's Gollum and Frodo and Sam for, like, a really long time? Because that's the one that I don't love. Because I just, like, don't like Gollum. But, you know, whatever. J&A says he looks like a terrier with long hair. Two Towers is best. Is that the second one? I don't know the names of the Lord of the Rings movies. This is really embarrassing. Two Towers, Lord of the Rings. Is that one the third movie? No, I don't want AI mode. I want to look at the movie. Okay, let me see. All of the Lord of... Have you guys watched the new show? Because apparently there's that as well. Two Towers. I think I like the second movie, The Return of the King. I think. Maybe. I think I like The Return of the King. I don't know. I always watch them in order. Hi, Patricia. Two Towers is the best. That's the second one. Okay. Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, Return of the King. Thank you. Rings of Power aren't canon, so I won't watch them. Oh. Okay. I think I watched a bit of... I think I watched the whole first season of Rings of Power. Because isn't that the one with the lady elf or whatever? Galadriel, whose name I don't know. I watched the first season, and then the second season I never finished. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Dark Shadow Owl, thank you so much. Welcome to the live. I hope you're doing well this Saturday evening or maybe Sunday morning for some. Maybe? I don't know. Okay, I'm almost done with that second leg. I am done with the second leg now. We have both legs. Ooh, how fun. Watermelon says, but Star Wars and Marvel have some really good movies. Yeah, there are some. Do you know what doesn't always have good movies? And what I just watched yesterday? DC. Mac and Cheese. Hello, welcome to the stream. Or live, I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on anymore. I am making a groovy flower. So this is an example of what it will look like when it's done. I made some petals for another one in the very last stream that I did on Thursday. And then today we just made some little legs. But that's what's happening. And now we're going to make the arms. So let's make some arms. A leggy watermelon. I feel like I've seen somebody maybe do that before. Okay. Thank you very much, mac and cheese. I have 2 people named after food in the chat, and it's kind of confusing me. Talasi. Yes, those are very good movies. The one that I'm referencing that's maybe controversial, in fact I know it is the new Superman. I didn't like it. The newest Superman. I thought it was written poorly, and it wasn't funny. And the dog being poor behaved was, I don't know. Maybe that makes me a bad person. Now I need to know people's opinions. I'm missing things. Crocheting. I love crocheting. Mac and cheese, you like to crochet? What do you like to crochet? Also, yeah, I love mac and cheese too. Ow, my scissors just stabbed me, and my cat is in here. Kitty, what are you doing? Oh, hello. You gonna make an appearance? No, she saw a bird outside. Yeah, I have Zoe, Rumi, and Mira that I pattern tested for BK Crochet. Talasi says, yeah, I dislike all Superman stuff. He's way too vanilla for me either way. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of Superman. I'm like, he's too perfect. He's too, like, you know? Hi, iShow. Welcome to the live. I hope you're doing well. I am struggling with the row I'm on. For some reason. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on, I think I have to answer a text really quick because... let me see. Watermelon. No, I'm gonna have this song stuck in my head. Don't do that to me. Okay. What is your favorite song from the K-pop Demon Hunters movie? I'm curious to know. Chelsea, right? He's boring. He's too perfect. He's too perfect. And I'm like, how does nobody recognize him? I get it, he maybe has like enchanted stuff or whatever, but it's dumb. I like Batman more. Oh my gosh, this row. Single crocheting 4 in a round sucks. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of it. I just have to like power through this one part. And then I will read your comments, I promise. Okay. 12 divided by 3. 12 divided by 4 is 3. I mean, well, either way, I was saying the right thing. Which one is your fave superhero? I would say my favorites, and maybe not all of them are heroes. I really, really, really love Wolverine. I like Batman, but well, no. I'm trying to remember. Does Batman like follow a moral code? Because when they kind of follow a moral code and they're like, I won't kill, I'm like, okay. Like, you're a super, I'm like, I don't know. Wolverine for sure. I really love the Joker. Not a superhero, but a super villain. Sorry, I have to keep counting. It's driving me crazy. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm gonna call that fine. Loki is Watermelon's favorite. Nice. Thank you so much for subscribing, Mac and Cheese. Oh, Takedown. Takedown is a good one. Yeah, Loki is a really good series. Mac and Cheese's favorite thing they've ever crocheted was a dolphin. That's really cute. I don't think I've ever crocheted a dolphin before. I don't think I have. I know there's a dolphin pattern that I want to make, but I haven't yet. Watermelon made a watermelon dragon. Of course you did. I love that though. That's super cute. I do not have a Ribbler. I just have an Etsy page because I'm too frightened to try and convert my patterns into like Ribbler's format or whatever. I've heard that it's really difficult for some people, and I want things to be easy. I want things to be nice and easy for me. Okay, I'm leaving a long tail because we do have to sew. Oh my gosh, why is this doing that? Oh no, I broke my yarn. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. I just broke my yarn. Let's see. Shoot, I'm gonna have to make my own little like manufacturer's knot. Dumb. Dumb. That was dumb of me. Talasi says, yes, Batman has a no killing rule for actually developed characters, but he sends their thugs home with major concussions and brain damage. Right? I'm like, are we sure we're not killing people? Same with Daredevil. I'm like, really? Fine. Hi Alicia, how are you? Welcome back. I hope you are having a great Saturday. We are back here finishing the Groovy Flower that I had started on Thursday. I think I went live on Thursday. Yesterday was Friday and I didn't go live, so yeah, I know how to do words. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Once I finish this arm, we will be smooth sailing. Welcome back, Mac and Cheese. Hello, the Crochet Dude. Welcome to the live. I hope you're doing well. What have you been crocheting lately? Alicia says they're doing well and that it's great crochet weather because it's raining outside. I love that. Today, I'm like, okay, it's October 4th. Mind you, I live in Minnesota. It was 91 degrees. What? Disgusting. Goodbye to Lusty. Thank you so much for hanging out and talking Marvel and DC with me. Mac and cheese. Have I seen the new Batman movie? The one with the guy from Twilight? Yes, I have. Yes. Funny 23. Nice. There's 2 Kwashi live right now. You and another one. I bet I just came across you. What are you making? I am making... Oh, Kitty, do you want to come on and say hi? No, she runs away, of course. I am making a groovy flower. Oh, my cat might be saying hi. Get in the frame. She's being stubborn. I'm making a groovy flower. We're doing pink petals and little and teal limbs. I don't love the word limb, to be honest. The crochet dude is making a pumpkin dragon. Oh my gosh, you and Watermelon need to be friends because Watermelon made a watermelon dragon. You guys need to do like all of the fruits and vegetables. That would be cute. Somebody says, Noah? Do we know people in the chat? Oh, my cat is playing with the yarn. No. Please do not. No! You are being naughty. I fed you. You should be fine. She's like, please let me play. No. You don't get to. Not if you refuse to show yourself to the people. Girl, your face is in my way. Tabby Forever May says, sorry, I'm losing my voice already. Oh, it has only been 35 minutes. Says they are working on a Marilyn Monroe inspired doll for your boss. For Boss Day. I didn't know that was Boss Day. Wait, I'm reading things. I'm missing things. Oh, mac and cheese. Mac and cheese says dolphins are pretty easy to crochet. And then they said, especially if you're used to crocheting, which you look like you definitely are. I definitely am. Thank you, though. That's a very, very nice compliment. Hi, Linda. Welcome to the live. I hope you're doing well. We are friends. Sorta. What does that mean? Online friends? Not IRL, maybe. Online friends are real. Brittany, my favorite yarn brands to use are Bernat Blanket, and now I'm really getting into the new Michaels Demi Pearl that just released like this fall. I really, really like mixing those yarns together, but I would say that my true love as of right now, I mean, you could say true love, I don't really know. My favorite one as of right now is Bernat Blanket. Online friends, got it. Noah, Watermelon and I have accidentally attended all the same lives tonight. That's really funny. Alicia says, that doesn't matter. My cat Bella makes it soggy in places, so when I crochet, I have a lot of acrylic. Oh, wait. When I crochet, I don't know if I can still tell. That's funny. Linda is knitting? Why are you knitting 7 sweaters? That's crazy. What? That's too many. That is too many sweaters. That's wild. That's wild. Yeah, Noah, tell us about your pumpkin dragon. What yarn are you using? Hi James, welcome to the live. I hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. Oh, Kitty, make an appearance. Come on the video. Come eat the yarn over here so they can see you. She's like, no. She just wants to stay far away. Yeah. I'm talking to you. Yeah. Ugh. Hi, Evie. Also, thank you very much for the compliment. Welcome to the live. I can't even knit one sweater, right? Linda says, this Norwegian woman living here in Spain wants them for her daughters with families, and they're going to New York with them. Oh, that's really cute. So I guess so you don't have to make all 7 adult sweaters, right? That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Mac and Cheese made a strawberry dragon as well. You guys, you're all making really cool themed dragons, and I'm not. Yeah, Alicia, I have a cat, and then I have 2 dogs. And a kiwi dragon. Linda says she's going to try and finish 6 of the sweaters before their trip to New York. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Evie, I am actually crocheting, but I don't know how to knit, and I don't know if Linda knows how to knit plushies. I would assume, yes, but I don't know. Yes. Hi, Addicted to Yarn. Welcome to the live. Ooh, the rest are adults, medium and large. That's a lot of work. Are you, and I don't mean this to sound, can you not, my cat? Please. You can literally have any of the other yarn that I'm not using right now. I just need you to not use the one I am using. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I was asking Linda, are you doing it all by hand? Because I know that there's some people that can do like sweaters with like the machine knit thing. And I don't want to be like, I don't want you to think I don't think you can do it, but I'm like, that's a lot of work. And so I didn't know if you had a trick up your sleeve or something. A trick up your sleeve to make sleeves. Addicted to Yarn says my mom loves watching you. Hi, Addicted to Yarn's mom. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Ah, stop. If you're going to attack my yarn, do it on the live so they can see how cute you are. And then they'll yell at me to not be mad at you for doing that. Linda has never tried knitting plushies. Evie crochets as well. That's awesome. Hi, Cornella. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate everybody here. Linda has knitted some dolls, though. That's awesome. I tried learning to knit when I was transferring colleges because I just, like, didn't have friends because I was transferring colleges. And it went terribly. It went really, really poorly for me. Because I already knew how to crochet and I wanted to be able to fix my mistakes. You can't have it as easily as I could with crochet, and it just wasn't working out. And I was like, I don't care enough. I'll buy my clothes. I don't have to make them myself. Oh, Pizza Dragon? That's awesome. But now with the chenille yarn. Zoo2, welcome to the live. I hope you are having a great day. Linda does knit by hand. I thought so. I need to weave in the ends. Jeez! You already finished the size 3 or whatever one? Dang, that's awesome. Evie, if you would like to subscribe and like the live, you are more than welcome to, but I'm just here for the vibes, and you know, you just being here and hanging out is awesome. I love pizza too. Ugh. Oh, cute! The baby and the dad have matching sweaters. Oh, you saw a little bit of cat. There's a lady at my church and she can knit while talking to people. I can sometimes do that with crochet if it's a pattern that I know really, really well. I will be able to now when I start this, because this is repetitive and I don't have to think as hard. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, Alicia, so a bunch of people apparently, Noah, Watermelon, and Mac and Cheese have all made food themed dragons. And so I think we've had a kiwi, a strawberry, a pizza, and an orange? I might be wrong. Thank you very much, Alicia. I love being the vibe. I will always try and be the vibe for somebody. Okay. There we go. I'm just not wanting to work. Okay. New York! Fun. It was nice to rest my hands typing for a few minutes. Good luck, Linda. I wish you all the best of luck. Hi, Selena. How are you? Same, Mac and Cheese. That's a lie. I did make a sweater and it was terrible. But I did make one. Linda! It's 2:15 in the morning for you. Oh my goodness. I love that you're a night owl, though. Right, Alicia? So many dragons. I think I've only ever made this cat. Kitty, stop. Come here so they can see you, please. Or I'm gonna have to kick you out of the room. And I don't want to do that, but you cannot attack my yarn all the time. Yeah, a lot of interesting dragons. I think I've ever crocheted 2. And one was when I was pattern designing a dragon. Okay. Don't look at my yarn. She's just staring like, hello, Jesus Teeth. Okay. A night owl, yeah. Watermelon has made like 27 dragons. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hiya, sir. Welcome to the live. I hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. Watermelon says that they might be addicted to making dragons. And Mac and Cheese has made 13 dragons. You guys, you're making me look bad. Oh, cat. Please, 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 please. It's good. I love that you play the violin in your blog. Oh, thank you so much, Linda. I appreciate that. Sometimes, I don't know, I feel like some people when they watch crochet stuff, like they just want it to only be crochet, and then and that's not what I want, because I watch people crochet and do things like that because I like their personality and like I like them, and so I try and I don't know, and I like their lives, you know, and so I try and implement some of my outside of crochet life into the videos, but it's not always well received, or I just can tell by like when people stop watching or skip ahead. But I appreciate it a lot. Tabby, I feel that too. I've only made 2 dragons out of like 5 years of crocheting, and now I feel bad. But that's fine. No, I lied. I've made 3. I've made 3. I pattern tested the dragon. I forgot about that. Okay, I'm trying to read. Michaela, yeah. I am making a groovy flower by Raven Jade Co. I don't know why that was so difficult for me. I was just talking about it before. A groovy flower by Raven Jade Co. So in my last live on Thursday, I made some pink petals to make a flower. And so then, as my cat tries to snatch them from me, in this live, we worked on the little legs and some arms. And now I'm working on the middle face of the flower in yellow. And then we're going to be able to assemble everything. And so I'm hoping that we can finish at least this flower in this live, oh my gosh, before my voice gives out. Because that was what was starting to happen in the last one, which wasn't fun. Or before my cat just completely attacks me. Ooh, what are you doing? She's gonna freaking fall off the table. I give up. Cesarne asks, when you go to a street and make eye contact with no smile in your country, is that not nice? I guess that it's expected usually for people to smile or to do some sort of acknowledgement. I personally don't like when I'm walking by somebody and I have to look at them and smile. So usually I'll just kind of do a smile, but I won't like make eye contact with them because I don't know, I just am like, I don't have to make eye contact with people, but it definitely seems like it's a thing to make eye contact and smile, but I don't always do it either. So I don't know if that really helps, but you know, whatever. Selena's only made 2. Okay, I have one more dragon than you. I'm kidding. Watermelon says, I have a lot of dragon patterns on my Ribbler. I have a No So Snuggler dragon coming soon. Ooh, that's awesome. Linda says, exactly, in my lives, I often burst into a song or 5. Love. You don't get copyright stricken? Stricken? Struck? I don't know. Thanks, I'll have to look it up and see you try. Alicia says, I love hearing you play music. Oh, thank you so much. Noah says, we can't please everyone. Oh, I know. Thursday was a crazy day for me and getting hate comments. It was wild. I was getting so many people. Like, this one lady commented and was like, yes, dear, I will block you. And I was just like, after she said like a whole bunch of other stuff, and I was like, for one thing, the video you're commenting on and saying that I'm being virtue seeking was a trend on Instagram. Also, isn't posting anything on the internet kind of virtue seeking? Like, you're looking for attention and for people to like relate to you and like you. And then somebody else said something rude as well. But what I do, I've learned now, what I do now is I type LMFAO and then I respond, and then they never respond to me. Before though, when I wouldn't type that and I would say something, they would respond, but now that I like say that I laughed or whatever, then they won't. So I've learned that. Hot tip, if you're getting hate comments, respond with LMFAO and then say whatever you want. Okay. My cat is no longer attacking my yarn. Yes, sir says we call it thread. Yeah, so I'm using, you can use thread to make the things that I'm using as well. A lot of people will do like really, really tiny things. I usually call it yarn, but you could make like socks and sweaters and things with like the stuff that I'm doing. I'm just making plushies. Randy says, or asks, wow, did you make all this stuff at the top shelf? Yes, I did, and welcome. I've made, a lot of these ones were pattern tests, and then we also have my pride and joy, the giant whale shark. But yes, I have made, all of the plushies. Sorry, I just scared my cat. I've made all of the plushies that you can see right here as my phone stand begins to fall. Sorry. Oh my gosh. These things are showing up in different orders. Brian, you gonna pay me? Also, I made mittens for a friend as a custom order for Christmas, and I hated doing it. I hated doing it. Eliza, I'm so sorry. I committed to making this little guy. But I don't think I've ever crocheted a pig before. Hi David, welcome to the live. It's going well. Hi Elena. I am unable to make a pig at the moment. But that is a good idea, and so I might sometime. Hi, Rachel! Yes, sir, are you saying my piercing? This is a septum piercing, I think. Yeah, Randy, okay, cool. Randy asks, how many kinds of things have I made? Deers, bears. I have some deers. In fact, I have, those two are deers, and I believe that is a reindeer, so I don't know if that's the same thing. I've made a bear before, somewhere. I made a lot of things, to be honest. In fact, at my last market that I had on Saturday, I brought at least like 100 plushies. So I've definitely you know, made a lot of things over the past 5 years of crocheting. It's gonna be 6 years in January. Isn't that kind of gross? I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm old. Oh my gosh, no. I might have to kick my cat out of the room. She's getting rowdy. Linda, yeah, that's true. I know that there are some things where like you can't even like say the lyrics in like this sort of melody or whatever, which I think is kind of crazy. But I don't know. I've heard or like I've seen people like joke about saying a song or singing a song and then they're like, oh, I can't say it anymore or whatever, copyright. But it could be like the type of song that they're singing as well. I can't make a pig, I'm sorry. Yeah, sir says, my friend Jim died in 2005 and he was making laces. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. You know, losing somebody that you care about is just terrible. I've definitely had a lot of deaths in my family, which kind of sucks. But you know, if you do have like the laces or things like that that you can keep around is always, you know, something that you can cherish. Selena just finished a crochet corn. Oh my gosh, that's cute. What am I doing? Okay, I think that's what I'm doing. Okay. David says, make stitch, please. That is, I've been wanting to make a stitch. Well, I'm making a stitch right now. But no, I wanted to make the character stitch. It's really hard, though, finding, like, a pattern for stitch. Because it's, like, people that make stitch patterns and then sell them usually get sued or get issued, like, a cease and desist thing from Disney. And so sometimes it's really hard to find stitch patterns. Or especially ones that I like, because I'm really picky. You know. And I'm not afraid to say it. I'm picky about my crochet patterns. That's why it takes me forever to design them. My cat is running away. Maybe she will stop bothering me. I love her very dearly, but when I crochet, she wants to attack me. Yeah, I definitely like antique things. We have a lot of antique glass in my house. Oh wait, I am... Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind on the chat. I'm so sorry, you guys. Randy says that's the weird thing about the internet. It can be anything and someone would be beefing for no reason. Okay. J&A needs advice. If a person makes a ghost puppy, does the sheet have to be white, or could you make the sheet any color without looking absolutely ridiculous? I think you could because it's a sheet. Hot take? I'm not sure. Oh, we were talking about hate comments. That's what it was. That's what it was. I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so far behind. Okay. Noah says, I can't believe that. I love your videos. That's why I didn't want to start my own YouTube, because I was afraid of failing. But I love making shorts. I love making shorts too. Mac and Cheese says, I'm obsessed with your videos, and some of your videos inspire my crocheting. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you very much. Thank y'all. Alicia, no, I haven't tried like micro crochet plushies. There was somebody in the last live who was, and they were making mini granny squares, and I thought they were crazy. Hi, Renee. The whale shark, my pride and joy. It took me 5 months to make, but here's the thing. I didn't work on it for about probably 3.5 of those months because I was at college. So I started it and then I finished it. I started it in like August and then I finished it in January. And it took me a total of 27 hours to make. Again, over the span of, I say 5 months, even though there were like a couple months in a row where I didn't touch it at all. Okay, the next row is when we can start assembling. I have not made a stitch. Tabby, that's a really great idea. The purple would be super cute because it's Halloween. Linda, I crocheted them. I crocheted the mittens. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Olive. Thank you very much. The pattern that I'm using calls them groovy flowers, which I think is kind of cute. Mac and Cheese says, I'm seriously obsessed with your videos. Well, you'll be happy to hear that I have one dropping tomorrow for the market vlog. The market vlog will be dropping tomorrow. All about the market that I attended last Saturday, which feels like it was longer than a week ago, but somehow this week has been forever. Randy, thank you very much. That's super awesome. That is why I love going live and hanging out with people and trying to have good vibes. What is... Don't get me started on micro crochet. That's really funny. Randy, yes, I do have a business, a small business. Mac and cheese, I feel like you need to make a mac and cheese themed dragon. Just saying. A mac and cheese themed dragon. David, I have made a tiger before. Where is it? I have it. Here he is. He's not very well. I made him many years ago when I was trying to pattern design. A little tiger. I never released the pattern. Don't ask for it. It's dumpling! Thank you. Somebody else was saying, Yasser, that my crocheting was, what did they call it? They said something, and they said it was, like, magical or something like that. That's really funny. That's very funny. What did they call it, though? I'm gonna have to scroll back sometime and find it. A tiger. I've been crocheting for 4 years. Awesome. Maybe since I don't remember all the text, just how many times the dodgeball. Yeah. J&A says, I lost my sister very unexpectedly. And so that is what my crochet business is inspired by her. And I named my business something that would honor her. That is so cute. And that's very sad, and I'm very sorry for your loss. I cannot imagine what it was like losing a sibling. I'm an only child, and so I don't have any siblings, but I've seen like the bond that my cousins have, and I can't imagine it. I'm so sorry. David, no, I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head. Selena, what color are you gonna paint your nails? Ooh. Yeah. Oh my goodness, why am I having such issues? I have made them, they're right there. Can't you see the, whatever girls that I can't think of? David, I'm 23. Macy, I identify, as what would be agnostic. So, really, I just say, I don't know. Noah made a little shark too. The one at our aquarium just died. Noah, are you located in Georgia? Because I feel like I heard something about the Georgia one, passing away. Sadly. Ruben, oh no, what happened? Eliza, I don't have any patterns for the Sacha Boys, but, I would definitely be interested. I really, really, really want, the person that designed the pattern that I use for the girls to make the boys. I don't know if she's going to, but I really want her to, because I think that having all of them together would be super fun. What started all this before the last 5 years, and out of anything, what's your favorite thing to make? I would say, I mean, I've always been like a super artsy crafty person, and I knew that my aunt and my grandma knew how to crochet, and so then for Christmas I was like, hey, can you guys like get me some crochet stuff? I really want to learn. I've been seeing obviously like stuff online, and so I started learning how to crochet, and then I was like, this is really difficult. Like, this is really, really, really difficult. And so then I was just like doing really basic squares and rectangles and things. I was not doing plushies. And eventually I kind of was figuring things out. I started making some plushies. And then COVID hit, and that was my senior year of high school. And so I was stuck at home doing school all day. And I like got temporarily, I wouldn't even say like let go from my job because I knew they were going to hire me back. But I wasn't working. There was nothing. I mean, I couldn't do anything. And so that is how I really started getting into crocheting. And my favorite thing to make are probably turtles. They sell really well and I really like them a lot. Olive, Groovy Flowers, yes! The creator of the pattern is Raven Jade Co. Roars says that their girlfriend has been crocheting for 3 months. How long before she can actually make anything good? I love that. It kind of depends. I guess if she practices, which I'm assuming is what she's doing, which is why it's not always that good, and trust me, I've been there, she'll be able, you know, I mean, I think everybody learns differently, but I'm sure she's going to just keep learning and get better and better and better. I mean, even I am still learning new things and tricks and stitches and techniques and things like that, especially and that's why I really love pattern testing, because I get to learn so much new stuff and I get to help other crocheters, which is always awesome. Ouch, bro, right? David, I've been wanting to make a crochet Labubu. I thought I had a Labubu in here. I was gifted one, but I don't, which is sad. Selena's different shades of pink. That would be cute. Very Barbie. Watermelon hates Labubus. Oh no. Hello, Selectrovert. J&A crochet, J&A help, Hopeful Acres. Wow, that was so difficult for me. By blood, she was my cousin, but we spent every single day together crocheting, watching our crime shows, love, and drinking coffee. So when it came to naming my business, I named it Heavenly Hooks and Crochet. That's very cute. That's very cute. I am 23. Alicia, I've designed some Halloween and some, I call them winter patterns. If you want to check out my Etsy shop, self-plug. Other patterns, there's a really, really cute Christmas tree pattern that I made last year, and I don't know the artist's name. Honestly, if you go to like my Instagram, I make sure to tag everybody. And so if you find like a thing specifically that I've made, you'd be able to find it there. There's a really cute free skull pattern by kumita.it that I talked about in the Share the Love challenge. I really liked that pattern as well. I don't know if that was helpful. It's Aliza. I had asked her to clarify. I didn't know. Yeah, Olive, that's very nice of you. Hi, James. Mac and cheese. I kind of like them because they're creepy. Aliza. Yeah, that's Aliza. But then there's Aleisha, who I'm calling Alicia. Pollen shark yakting, making the best knitwear. Ooh. Mr. Selectibert, I am a crocheter. So right now we're working on a crochet little flower. So I'm working on assembling the legs and the petals. Oh, mac and cheese, I should make Bobby from K-Pop Demon Hunters. That'd be so funny. I loved Bobby. You're so right. I totally forgot about him. I totally should make Bobby from K-Pop Demon Hunters. That's so smart. That's so smart. Randy, yes, I have. I've made, I don't know if they're with me. I've made Squirtle, Psyduck, What's the other one called? I've made Pikachu. I've made Bulbasaur. And I think that's it. Hi, Heather. Yeah, like, let's not, yeah, okay. I've been wanting to do the pigeon and the tiger as well. I just am really right now into doing, market prepping, and so those, I don't know how well they would sell, and so I'm trying to stick with things that I know would sell. I love complicated knots. And I'm 23. Aliza, I am working actually kind of right now, which reminds me I should double check if I emailed them back. I think I did, with a giveaway for a crochet book. I've definitely done giveaways before with like a plushie that I've made. I think for when I hit 1,000 followers, I gave away like a ginormous frog that I crocheted. And I think when I hit my, this would be, I think, my 3rd year anniversary on YouTube. So I think my 1st year anniversary, I gave away a Baby Yoda plushie because my very first day of posting on YouTube was on May 4th. Somber Flight. Oh no, a nose ring. Okay. It's not on you. Sparky for Bike Weenie! Linda Crochet for Labubu's. The mother of a girl in my class wanted them for her 2 daughters, but the first that I made was not good enough. More like a prototype. After I made that, I made one more. That's really funny. Heather says that they just got here and I love to crochet. It's so fun, but they suck at it. That is perfectly okay. I sucked at crocheting for a very long time before I really was comfortable, you know? Okay, I have to count really quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like there's so many chats. I can't even crochet and read at the same time. Oh my goodness. I'm messing this up. Hi, Vicky. Welcome. I know that there are a lot of free Pikachu patterns online. Like, I feel like Curious Papaya has one, but I could be wrong. I've never watched the Owl House. It is said Alizu. Alizu. Yeah, I was saying that, but there was somebody else named Alicia that was chatting. Heather, I know I want to make it. Randy says, little question, but when you make these guys, have you made some originals that's enough to have their tiny lore, like twins, antagonists, friends, or enemies, or each? Or am I being too deep? I have not. I know of a friend that I think is going to be doing something like that very soon. If she's still here, I thought I saw her pop in. but I haven't. What I have been doing and what I really like to do is I like to make or remake characters from the Studio Ghibli films. And so, I mean, obviously because it's a character from a movie, they have that kind of vibe. But I have not made any background for any of my own like designs that aren't actual characters. Summer Flight. I've definitely tried to crochet things other than animals, but doesn't always work out. Heather, I know I need to watch a I mean I need to make a flower car. David, I know that it's Eliza, but there's a different lady in here. Or are they both called Eliza, but she has an SH? Grogu! Yes, I've done that. I said that like 5 minutes ago. What the fuck? I don't know. Randy, yes, I have made Halloween and Christmas themed ones. I've really like making candy corns and little ghosts. Diggs 410 says, so much yarn. Cool, thank you. People who don't like crochet art because expensive is crazy is handmade. Yeah, some people are and I get it. But you know, things happen. I know I'm behind in the chat. I'm sorry. Hi crazy yarn lady. God. Oh, somebody started a pattern. I have done Tortoro. What am I doing? I don't know how to slow down the chat. How do I do things? You guys help. Heather, I mostly sell the plushies in person. I do sell the patterns that I make online. And I usually have that listed in the description of my videos. I usually don't have it in the live. But if you go to any of my other videos, you will be able to find it. I feel like I missed something. I am missing things in the chat. Girls behind in the chat. Yeah, okay, I read that. Selena says that she has a lot of yarn and she's trying to use it up. Yeah, same. I haven't bought yarn for a long time. I'm aware I need a chat mod. I'm trying. Oh, cute. The puppies are snuggling. Okay. Okay. I think I'm figuring things out. I don't know how to slow down the chats though, so I'm very sorry. I don't know. That's okay. They're really cute. I love them. I don't know what's happening. Y'all, I don't know what's happening. Something's happening and I can't. I'm missing chats, I think, and that's odd. But I don't know how to refresh. I don't know how to refresh. Cute and Cozy Co. Hello! I am making, one second, because I'm struggling, a groovy flower. So this is what it would look like finished, and this is the one I'm making right now. The colors I think look better in person. It's a random little piece of fuzzy. That is what I'm working on right now. Randy, there are some people that have designed Shrek patterns. I think they've done like, I don't know, I wouldn't say like the whole movie cast, but they've definitely done like Shrek, Fiona, Donkey, you know. I think Puss in Boots as well. And they've like, I think they've definitely released them as like a whole pattern bundle or something. I could be wrong. I have never crocheted a lava lamp. That's kind of cool though. Somber says you were very 70 for a 23-year-old. Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true. I do have an old soul and that's fine. Thank you very much, Chase. I have made a hat. I've made a couple hats. Yeah, I know, technology-wise. Yeah, sir. That's totally fine. I do not know how to slow down the chat, you guys. I wonder if I could do something. Leaving Crazy. Bye! Thank you so much for watching and hanging out. I'm losing it, you guys. How do I do this? Okay, if I'm here, I have to do it on my computer. And it's not doing anything. I give up. Ooh. I don't care about timestamps. I'm looking on my computer. I'm so sorry. Ah! What have I done? I give up. Whatever. It's my favorite thing to do on a Friday or Sunday. Crochet Bob Ross painting. Oh my gosh. Tapestry crochet. Wild. I've never done it. No, you did not make me sad. You're totally fine. I was just having like a brain moment because I've been live for an hour and 20 minutes and that happens to me. Randy says, seeing how you made that whale shark, awesome sauce, by the way. Have you ever done like a vest or a coat? I've not. I gave up doing wearables a long time ago, and I've learned that my skill set works for amigurumi, and that is where I stick. I don't venture very far away from amigurumi now. It's what I really like to do, and I think I have the most success with it, and so I really like it. Bye, Heather. Thank you so much for hanging out. Cute and Cozy Co. Tapestry is on my list, but it'll probably stay on the list for a while. Yeah, tapestry crochet is really scary to me. I think it looks really difficult. Okay, I'm moving you for a second so that I can grab something really quickly. As I just like crush my knee into the side of my desk. Okay. I'm looking for safety eyes. I don't remember the kind that I have. Okay. 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 I think I figured things out. Hi, Aishun? No, Ayush. Randy! You've stayed up way too late. Oh my gosh. Go to bed. Thank you though for hanging out. Yeah, my very organized stream where I have the technical ability of a 70-year-old. Thank you though. Thank you very much for hanging out. Good night, mac and cheese. Hi Andre, thank you so much. That's very kind of you to say. I really appreciate it. You're from Germany? That's awesome. I've always wanted to go to Germany, but I haven't gotten the chance to yet, I like to say. 1, 2, 3. Trying to figure out where to put the little eyes on our friend. I think that's where I like them. Do we think the eyes look okay? I think the eyes are all right. Yeah, I'm gonna call the eyes good. No, you figured it out! Nice. Cutie flower. Ooh. Okay, so we like the eye placement. Oh, my goodness. It's gonna freaking break my nail getting this on. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Peter, I am making a flower. So this is what it will look like finished. It's almost finished. I just added the eyes. You just got here just in time. But I added the eyes. Now I have to add stuffing. And then I will sew on the arms. That gal, Tabitha. Hello, Tabitha. Currently working on a spiderweb top. Ooh, for Halloween. There is so much chaining and counting. Maybe it's me, but as someone who mostly makes wearables / granny swear stuff, I don't know how Ami artists do it. I mean, I think for me, I have the benefit of being a musician, and so I'm used to counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, over and over and over and over again. So then when I'm doing that with crochet, it feels very similar, and I can get into my own rhythm doing it. So yeah. Somber, why are you stalking Randy? I'm teasing. But yeah, that's how I do it and how I think of it. As I say that and then mess up. Hi, Talossi. Welcome back. We've moved on from Marvel, DC, and Lord of the Rings, unfortunately. We were just talking about... I don't even know what we were talking about. I do not know what we were talking about. Honestly, I'm just responding to people's comments. Winifred. Does your customer never appreciate it slightly? Am I dumb, or why do I not remember what that word means? I must use the Google. I know the word. I know the word. The unusual and startling. I don't know. Run fair! Love it. Love it. Yeah, Talasi, we are just chilling. We were getting, I got really, really far behind in the chat, and so then I was super unproductive for a bit. And we had some interesting friends in, but now I think we are back and I'm caught up. I was told that I have the technological ability of a 7-year-old, which is, I wouldn't say it's true, but I wouldn't say it's false either, unfortunately, because I could not figure out how to slow down the chat. But you know what? We made it. We're back to where we are. That gal Tabitha. I think I said that already. I have no music talent whatsoever, so I explained it. Yeah. The counting thing. Got it. That was difficult for me. No, Talasi, no, please don't. Social credit to you. Isn't there a movie where there's a thing like that where, like, after each interaction you, like, rank the person and you give them, like, 5 stars or whatever? I feel like there's a movie about that, and then, like, if you don't have a good rating or whatever, like, you don't get hired for the job and things like that. And Randy, no, this is not for a commission. Ah! I just spilled all my needles. Oh, crap. This is for a market that I will be doing on the 18th. I'm trying to get some more inventory. So I'm trying to be productive. That's literally just China. Oh. I know that there was a movie, though, because there was some lady in it, and I knew she was popular, but I can't think of who she was. I don't know celebrities very well. Well, I don't know them anyway. Like, I don't know their names. I can't, like, names, I'm like, what were they in? And they'll be like, this character in, like, this movie, and then I will know. But I don't know celebrities. Selena's Crochet. Mine is covered in plushies and yarn and safety eyes and I don't know, a lot of tripod things. But yeah. I do not know the movie name, unfortunately. I feel like they've made a couple. I feel like, was Emma Watson in something similar to that? She was in some weird sci-fi movie, but I don't really know. Look at, we're almost done! Ooh. We got the back sewn up. We just have to add the little arms. Bye, Watermelon. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Somber wonders if the safety eye is an evil eye. I don't know. I used to have an evil eye. Oh, I have one, yeah, on me. It doesn't have the red thread, though. I used to have a wish pearl with red thread, but it fell off. And I'm trying to remember what my wish was. But I think my wish did come true when it fell off. That gal Tabitha, I don't mind you asking at all. I'm using Bernat Blanket. And then for the center of this little guy, I am using the new Demi Pearl. Goodbye, Watermelon. I think Noah's still there. Yeah, okay. I'm like, are they saying goodbye to people or are they saying bye to me? I don't know, but I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be rude, even though, I mean, I don't have a problem being rude when necessary, but you guys have been nice to me, so I'll be nice to you guys. Except for there were some interesting people in here before and I didn't really like them. But, you know, that's fine. Goodbye, Randy. Go to sleep. It's like 4 a.m. for you, which is wild. I hope that you can sleep well. Oh my gosh. Crazy. PSA to anybody here that's like past midnight. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Yeah, Talasi, you missed some of the icky parts of it. Unfortunately, or fortunately for you. I did have to go through and remove a person and then their comments, but you know, we just love being on the internet, right? We love the internet. Okay, I'm sewing on the arms. We're almost done. Welcome back, yes sir. Ah, night shift. I got it. Sorry. Okay, if you aren't working and you don't have any responsibilities and you're just here like lying in your bed watching, go to sleep. It would be boring without the occasional hater. It's just kind of like when they say, I don't even know if it would qualify as misogynistic, but like, you know, they say things that are inappropriate, to say the least. So, yeah. No, I was talking before about haters and how and how I was getting some and my tactic for responding to them. So, a yogurt bowl. Awesome. Yes or no, you do not say misogynistic things. No, I think you're okay. Though you did say some things about like losing weight. No, don't talk about other people's weight. Just a life hack. Ah, mac and cheese is back. Mac and cheese, I thought you were going to bed because it was late as well. Hmm? Okay, I'm almost done with the arms. I just have to do one more knot. And then I think if I can get the fuzzies, push that in. I don't know if I love the colors I picked, to be honest, now that I'm looking at it. Which kind of sucks. I mean, I've definitely picked worse colors. But I finished it. Tis all done. Comparison? We're liking the colors? I'm looking at you through the corner of the petals. Hello, I feel like the Phantom of the Opera. Phantom of the Opera. We like them. Okay, we like the colors. I've definitely had ones that were really ugly colors, and they sold, so I'm not too worried. But at the same time, I want it to be cute. I always want, you know, my stuff to turn out cute and be nice. So, oh my gosh, I'm already getting behind the chat. My name is Anna. Mac and Cheese says they go to sleep late on the weekends. Me too. Talasi, are baby names from Strangers in Ink or not? Like a pet name? Are you saying like what Yasser is saying, where it was like the fairy? I mean, I think it's kind of funny. Thank you, Peter. I think they're pretty cute. Cute and cozy. I like it. The colors are good. Okay, cool. She looks so cute, so derpy. Yeah, they're kind of fun. Have I ever tried rolling dice for colors? I've seen some YouTubers do that. Hold on, let me find the video because I can put it in the chat because I realized I can put things in the chat and I'm so excited about I did a video where I used all scrap yarn. And I just randomly picked it from a bin to crochet something. But I've never done dice. Okay, let me find this. Scrap yarn video. There we go. Okay, I found it. I posted it for you. The gal Tabitha loves it. Lana or Lena loves it. Peter, my hair is not natural. My friend is a cosmetologist and she does it for me. Is there twinsies? No, I don't have any of the same, if that's what you mean. Noah, I freaking love the Phantom of the Opera. I'm going and seeing it, in December. I feel like my part just keeps slowly moving to the side more and more. Sorry, I just noticed that. The cutting of yarn sounds like cutting hair. Yeah, I mean, they're like nice. They're nice scissors that I only let myself use for yarn and fabric. I feel like I'm not... Oh, that would be chaos. Yeah, the one that I had made where I just randomly picked yarn was really ugly. Linda says that she's liking the colors. She had to stop crocheting to pick up all the stitches. Oh no! No, you had to frog some rounds of knit? I'm so sorry. Hi, Lana. Night crocheting. Love it. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, sometimes no. Prince. Okay. Mac and cheese. I do not watch anime. Hi, Nix. Hi, Alping. Peter. I know, I'm sorry. My, I mean, if you saw, like, my natural hair, there's definitely some red in it. But it is false. My grandma and my cousin do have naturally red hair. Cute and Cozy Co says, I'm doing a video series where I roll dice to decide my crochet project. That's nice. It's a list of amigurumi that I want to make, and I roll to see what I make, and it takes away the decision fatigue. That's awesome. Can you come with to the Phantom of the Opera? I'm sorry, the tickets were stupid expensive. I mean, I get it. Like, performing arts, amazing. It's like what I would like to do. Let me play in the pit. But, oh my gosh, expensive. You cut fishing line with it. Nice. I like it because it looks like a little bird. There's some people, I know, like, one of the other crocheters that I really like, she has one, and, like, this bit of it where your fingers go, like, it looks like a skull, and I think that's really cool. Hi, Leslie. If I'm saying your name wrong, please let me know, and I will fix it. Hi, Connor. Okay, I'll give you a pass since it runs in your family. Yes, I do remember you from Thursday, I believe it was. I don't even remember the last time I was here. Leslie. Yes, I love it when I say people's names right away. It's the best. Makes me feel better about myself. Not that I really need to, but you know, whatever. Noah says, I'd be the one on stage not playing an instrument. You know what? That's fair. We need our actors as well. We need actors as well. I'm going to pause for 1 second. I'm going to stay live, but I'm going to try and look. I think I might fill up my water, for one thing, and figure out the next colors that I would like. So I'm going to be right back. As I get like almost 30 people in here. I'm sorry, you guys. It's just I've been live for a long time and I need to fill my water again. I wish my cat was in here because then I could show her to you and then you'd be entertained. Okay. I have water. I've returned with water. What color? What color? What color? What color? What color? What color? Or do I want to make something else? Hi, Nine-Gam? I'm not sure if I said your name right. Again, correct me. Lilo and Stitch. I don't have a pattern of that available. Thank you, Nine-Gam. Yes, sir. I meant that it's, funny in a charming way. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not making fun of it. I'm finding it charming. Hydration is important, yes. Yeah, it says Leslie is her name. Y'all, some of the things you say, I don't know. I'm not catching on. Okay, I'm gonna quickly look through my patterns and see if there's something else I can make. Hi Weston. I'm doing pretty well. How are you? Right now I'm trying to find what I should crochet next. I don't really know at the moment. And people are gonna say stitch and I don't have a stitch pattern. I'm sorry. I could do an alligator. An alligator could be cute. I did sell out of that. Should I make an alligator, you guys? Would an alligator be fun? A jellyfish? Jellyfish never sell well for me, which is so unfortunate. Because I do enjoy making them. Any of like the jellyfish or octopi don't do well. Yes, an alligator. In what color? Oh, here. I don't know. In this color? I think this color would be cute for an alligator. Or this. Okay. Yes, great color. Yes, great color. Okay. We shall do that. I'll reset you. Let me see. The first color? The first one? Okay. Alicia Collins, will you tell me if I'm saying your name right? Because I'm being told that I was saying somebody else's name wrong when I was saying your name, and then I was confused. So will you let me know if I'm saying your name right? Or if you don't care, you can say I don't care, and I can just, whatever. It's right. Thank you. Okay. Because somebody was like, it's Aliza, and I'm like, I wasn't reading their comment. Okay. Okay. That makes me feel better. I'm like, wait, did I really say her name wrong? Okay, no need for confusion. Okay. I was like, I'm pretty certain that it's SH. Jellyfish. I said hello to Weston. Yes, sir, I have made a fish. I don't have it with me right now. I believe it is in my box for storage. Great color. Alligators are cute if they're not hungry. Your hairstyle is nice. Thank you. No need for confusion. The first one. Say people's names wrong on purpose? No, that's mean. I hate it when people say my name wrong. So, I always joke that the Frozen movie ruined my life. Because now everybody calls me Anna instead of Anna. Oh, I did something wrong already. Oh, that's right. The pattern is written. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's written confusing. I think I figured it out though. Did I? If I have 9 stitches? Yeah, okay, I'm okay. Oh, struggling. I'm struggling, you guys. Yeah, sir, you don't have to do that. I can look right now and see if I've made a fish. Just give me 1 second. Ugh. In fact, I have, but you also mentioned a crab, and I've made a crab before, too. Here's the crab that I've made. He has a tag on him because he was for sale. This is the crab I made. It's my own pattern. Beep, 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 beep. But that is the little crabby. No, go get a snack. But I get that. I've been like that too. Good night, crazy yarn cat lady. That's really fun. That's a fun name. I like that. Okay, I have to count this next round. Be careful. Seven, 8, 9. Perfect. I haven't the right amount of stitches, which is odd because it's an odd number, but it's what I needed. So I am okay. About Taylor Swift new album? The Crab? I don't know. Thank you very much, Freaky Fishy. Yeah, Finn? I have Finn and Jake and BMO, except it looks like Jake fell over. Unfortunately. But yeah, if you're talking Adventure Time, yes. That gal Tabitha. Tabitha, you missed the whole conversation about dragons. I think it was a Watermelon had made a watermelon themed one, and then somebody else made a kiwi themed one, and a pizza themed one, and a different themed one. And we were talking about the dragons that we've made. And I have only ever made 3 dragons. I made an orange one that was kind of supposed to look like Charizard. I pattern tested one, and then I designed one for Haku from Spirited Away. Yes, sir. I crochet it, so then I use the yarn and a hook, and that is how I make all the things that I'm showing you, like this. You can learn to crochet on YouTube. They also make a lot of really awesome crochet books. Or you can find somebody to teach you in person. I have taught one of my friends in person, and that is really helpful. Yeah, that gal Tabitha, like, it was crazy. I think somebody said that they made, what was it? They said something, they had just finished a dragon, and it was a wonton, I think they said. I'm not 100% sure. Crochet. Yeah, crochet. Sorry, I can't read. You guys, I can't read anymore. I've read so much. Oh, I can no longer read. I'm like trying to read this pattern too. I'm like, oh my gosh. I've been live for 2 hours now. Not what I was planning to do, but y'all have been keeping me entertained. So, you know. Okay, I'm doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a needle. It's actually a hook, but you're very close. I do have to use a needle sometimes to... Ooh, this is not lining up, unfortunately. Sorry. I keep getting distracted by the pattern. Why is it not working? Okay, I'm going to do the eyeball really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then that. And then this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Sorry, I just had to make sure everything lined up. It wasn't working. And I don't really understand why it wasn't working, but you know, whatever. I think. Okay, I think I figured it out. I figured it out. Hydrate. Hydrate. Hi, Willie. Oh, I almost just dropped that whole water. Oh my gosh. Wonton and watermelon. I was gonna say, yeah, you probably will have to at the people that were talking about it, because I do not know. I do not know what they were using. I know some of them, I think, designed patterns. Yes, sir. Just wish. Wait, what? I'm missing things. I will gift you spectacles. You mean glasses? I already have them. Hi, Xtopper. Xtober. Xtober? No, because it's a P. Ugh. I don't know. Oh, yeah, the pumpkin dragon. The pumpkin dragon. I forgot about that. Now I can get a snack. Anna makes you joy in our area. We call Anna to egg. I don't think I think my name means something different, because I think you're spelling it different than I do. So I think it might be something else. Xtober. I keep wanting to say Xtober because it's October. I'm doing well. How are you? I think I need to find safety eyes soon. I'm doing well. I hope you are as well. As well? Too? I don't know. My grammar is going out the window. Sorry, I'm trying to like watch the chat and and type. Yeah, sir, you're totally fine. I pronounce people's name wrong all the time. And I'm sure I spell people's name wrong too. No, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. I'm just trying to count, and I don't know where I am. Oh, shoot. Did I do that wrong? I might have done... No, I did it right. Okay. I did it right. You're totally fine. Okay. Okay. I know what I'm doing now. I understand. Hello, Peyton. Welcome to the live. I hope you're doing well. I keep making mistakes as I crochet. Alicia is going to help me. Peyton, I'm so sorry to hear that. That sounds absolutely horrible. I myself have lost 2 grandparents, and it is an incredibly difficult thing to go through. So I'm very sorry to hear that. Yes, sir. Yes, I have been crocheting the whole time. You just can't always see my hands. Summerflight, crocheting sounds more like a puzzle at this point. Yeah, it can be a little bit difficult. Peyton says, yes, he was the only grandpa I knew in my life. Oh, I'm sorry. That is very, it's always very tough. It's always very tough. I'm sure that, you know, the cliche thing for me to say is he's in a better place now, but you know, that's not always the most comforting thing, because you're like, I want him here with me. And so I guess the only thing that I can say is I'm very sorry that you're experiencing that. Losing somebody that you love is always very difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, sir. I mean, yes and no. I've definitely crocheted a lot, so my hands don't get tired that fast. But I do sometimes get tired from going on lives, just because it's like a lot of reading and thinking that I have to do. Okay, there is something interesting about... I think I switched how you... Okay, hold on. I have to do something different. Sorry, y'all. I have to do something different, because this is not working. Okay. And then this, and then that. And then I think I'm okay. Maybe. Okay. Yay! Okay, I figured it out. I taught myself how to crochet. I learned with a book and a lot of videos that helped me. So neither of my parents crochet. It was just me. I know that my grandma and my aunt crocheted, and so then I wanted to learn how to as well. But I mostly taught myself. I always get to this part and then I get lost. Right, Alicia? Like, being able to learn how to crochet, like, such a cool skill with using, like, a book and videos is really awesome. I mean, there were definitely times where I had to ask my grandma for help and be like... But it was mostly for, like, sewing things and, like, weaving in ends, because that is difficult to do. Especially when I was trying to get into making plushies. Welcome back, mac and cheese. I hope that your little break went well. Were you one of the people that's staying up way too late tonight though? Oh, but it's not a weeknight. That's right. It's not a weeknight for you. I know it's only 8:40 here, but I'm like ready to pass out. Alicia learned through YouTube and is just starting to read patterns. Or no, starting to read pattern. Nice. Yes, sir. I wouldn't say that crocheting makes my eyes weak. I think like crocheting on a live and then having to talk at the same time makes my brain work harder. Noah only learned by video. Oh, mac and cheese says it's 9:40 where they are. Oh, you weren't that far away from me. Yeah, summer flight. It is early for sure. I'm not gonna go to sleep just yet. Usually I'm a night owl. For a couple months there, I was staying up until 2 a.m. consistently every night, which was dangerous. But no, I'm not gonna go to sleep yet. Just maybe hop off the live soon because, oh my gosh, it's been 2 hours. Hi Grant, welcome to the live. I hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. Okay. Just making sure everything is lined up. It's 9:42 for Selena. That gal Tabitha also learned to crochet from YouTube, but you help friends occasionally. That's awesome. Ew, Noah had to wake up at 2 a.m. like 3 weeks ago. Was it for like a flight or something? Grant's name is also Allie. If I said that correct. Not 100% sure I did. Not 100% sure I did. An XC meet. What's an XC meet? I feel like I should know, but I don't. Yasser says my Sunday is boring. Is it Sunday for you right now? Somber says I usually sleep around 22 hour, or how would you say that? 2200? No. I never use like military time. Oh, cross country! Got it. Oh, duh. I should have known. When I usually sleep around that when I'm on day shift. Oh, 1 on evening shift and 9 on night shift. Yeah, that seems fair. That seems fair. Cross country. Of course, cross country. I should have thought of that. I was like, I don't know. I'm tired, but I don't want to sleep. I have to crochet. Oh, hello! My cat has returned. I think she's gonna go sit in our windowsill. Hi. Alicia says, I've made heaps of progress on Mary Fairy's Granny Bobette blanket. Wow. 2200 is correct? Okay, cool. I knew a guy in college who only used military time. And it was so difficult trying to schedule things because he would say a time and I'm like, what is this? I don't know what this is. But eventually I figured it out. But like we would have like rehearsals and stuff. And I would be like, I don't know what you're saying when we're supposed to meet. My cat is standing right behind my tripod. I feel like she's going to totally bump into it. The alligator is on the way. What do we think? I think we went with a good color, you guys. I think we went with a good color. Not enough hours in the day to crochet. I feel that. I have a cat named Trouble. Yeah. Hi, Alarna. I hope that I said your name correctly. I believe Alarna. Yeah. For a second, I was like, oh, should I have said Alana? But I think it's Alarna. Noah says, Noah plays soccer and does cross country, which makes sense. Both of those require a lot of running. And they sing and act. That's awesome. Are you in any performances or plays right now? Or are you on a break? It's October. I know, like, in my high school would always do stuff like the play in the fall. I think it was always in the fall. Because the spring got way too crazy with everything else. And designing crochet patterns. That's awesome. Alicia says the cat needs to be named Double for Double Trouble. That's funny. Hi, it's Suki. Welcome to the live. So cute. Nice, nice. Hi, Hunar. Welcome to the live. Yes, sir. This is a room in my house. Yeah. It's separate from my bedroom. I pretty much converted it into a, like, little office. That gal Tabitha. I seriously can't believe how quickly you worked that alligator up. How many times have you made one like it? I think I've made... This one might be, like, my 7th or 8th one that I've ever made. But I also crochet very fast. Mac and cheese, you need to go to bed. Noah says they do not do any theater right now. They do theater, just not at their school. Got it. I understand. Grant, do you prefer that I call you Grant or if I call you Allie, was it? Which do you prefer, or do you not prefer either? And also, I very much appreciate your comment. Allie. Okay, got it. Yasser says, your voice is so soft, but you are totally crazy. I mean, I wouldn't even say that my voice is that soft unless my microphone isn't working very well. But thanks. Okay. I have one row left before I can start doing the other leg, which is exciting. And then I think I have to pause and add stuffing. Okay. Crossing off that. Doing this one now. I'm actually going to add stuffing right now, to be honest. Allie. Okay, I did see that. Summer Flight. Mac, don't sleep at all and stay awake all day to not have up your sleeping schedule. That's true. I know, I was really kind of wanting to do like a 24-hour crochet thing. Like, how much can I crochet in 24 hours? But for one, I know my wrist would die. And two, I really don't want to ruin my sleep schedule. Although I don't really, it's messed up because like my work isn't consistent. But I really don't want to do that. Allie is using their dad's account. Understood. Allie. Grant is actually Allie. I'm going to try and remember that. If not, sorry. If not, I'm sorry. Mac and cheese. Yeah, sir, the yarn is from a store. Yeah, I don't make any of the yarn myself. There are some people that can. I am not one of those people. Hi, Chase. Hufflepuff! I got hit in the face with a volleyball yesterday. Ouch. Ouch. Straight to the jaw. Ouch. I hope that you're okay. I've definitely been, been there before. I think it was in middle school it happened. Yeah, it might have been elementary school. I don't know, but it hit me in the face and my glasses went flying off. And I was mad. 7. Okay, 7. Yeah, as long as your jaw didn't dislocate. Straight to the jaw. Ow. Somber has to stay up late for 24 hours for work. Eee. I hope they pay you well. Thank you so much, Shin. That's very kind of you. I hope that you're having a great night. Mac and cheese made a shark. I love that. Well, obviously I've made a couple sharks. We knew about them. I showed you to them earlier. I showed you them earlier, not showed you to them. Jeez Louise. Okay. What do I have to do? Can you hear my cat playing with something on the floor? Did you get revenge? Oh my gosh, Alicia. 6, 7. Hufflepuff says, it hurt. It really hurt, but I'm okay now. But I feel like my jaw's a little bit off center. But I think it's always been like that. I've got an overbite. Ouchie, I'm sorry. That sucks. Next time, hit them in the face. I'm kidding. Don't do that. I'm sure it was an accident, and if it wasn't, that's really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Okay. I'm almost done with the 4th leg. And then I can already start decreasing. Sweet. Sweet. This might be the last guy that we crochet on the live, just because I've been live for so long. And I probably need to go and see my dogs who are like, please be with us. Okay, I did that. Okay. If you don't mind at first I told you, say it. Yes, sir, I don't know what I need you to say. Whoa! Olive! It's Sunday morning for you? Wow. Hi, Bridge! Welcome to the live. The shark in the back is adorable. Thank you so much. Mac and cheese. I usually, when I don't know, or I don't remember, I usually use they for everybody. So if I remember that your pronouns are she, her, I will use that. But if I don't, I do that to just be respectful. Time for a snack. Good night, Selena's Crochet. I had to finish the Allie is sad. Why is Allie sad? Did I miss something? I might have just missed something. Hi, X-Topper. How are you? Oh, wait. I need to do this wrong. I mean, I need to do this right. I was doing it wrong. 1, 2. That was a decrease. So now I have to do the same thing again. Alicia says, my watch just said that I've finished 30 minutes of exercise from crocheting and sitting on a chair. Only if crocheting counted as a sport, right? That's so funny. Yes, sir, I have to go. My dogs are going to be crossing their legs. I'm going to have to let them go outside. Also, I appreciate the offer, but I don't know you very much, my friend. Lemons says, I eat raw fish. Does that mean that you like sushi and things like that? Or are you saying other things? Mac and cheese, I think that means that you need to sleep. I think that means you need to sleep. Ah! I just almost spilled all of my safety eyes. Chicken tenders. I wouldn't say that I like anime. I just, yeah, I don't watch anime. I don't know enough. I don't know enough. Live fish? Whoa. I've never eaten live fish. I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to eat live fish. That seems very scary. That seems very scary. To me. I already sometimes feel bad, like, eating chicken and, like, other animals, and so I couldn't. I don't think I could. Allie, I don't go live, like, consistently. The next time I think I'll be live, I don't even know. I really don't know. I'm not a very good person at being consistent for lives. I am trying to be consistent about uploading. So tomorrow there should be a new video. It should be a new video like every Sunday for me. That would have been messy. Cooked my fish from an aquarium? How did you get a bear to join the chat? LOL. Yeah, sir. Yes, I am. I am kind of tired. I check every morning when I wake up and be like, no! Oh, that's very sweet of you. Must crochet. Yeah, sir. I probably will be going soon. Just because I've been live for a very long time. CGDM55. OMG, thank you. This is the first time someone answered a question I wrote. I don't even remember the question you wrote. I'm so sorry. Did I not? Did I answer it? I thought I did. Oh, yeah, I did. Sorry. Huh! Sorry. I order you go and sleep. I know. See, I was doing that the same thing to other people. I don't think I'm going to go to sleep. I think I just need to not be talking because I feel like I'm going to lose my voice, which would be unfortunate. Yeah, it's late where I'm from too. I'm going to go do scrolling and be sure to check out your new video tomorrow. Thank you. Miso, I'm from Minnesota. I mean, you guys, I still have a couple rows left. It's not like I'm leaving immediately. There'll probably be 5 or 10 more minutes. I mean, I kind of crochet fast. I'm gonna start a crocheting channel. That's awesome, mac and cheese. That's awesome. That's great. Bye, Allie. I feel like people are talking about things that I missed. I missed things. And I'm just going to accept that and crochet this alligator. Because I don't know what's going on. Noah has a channel? Oh yeah, duh. You're called the Crochet Dude. That's your channel name. I knew that. I should have known that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Minnesota. Oh, yes. Oh my god, I'm dumb. You were making fun of my accent. Oh, I'm losing it. I'm losing it, you guys. I'm not even catching the jokes. Oh my gosh. I cannot. That's funny. Minnesota. I'm like, Minnesota, what? I don't understand. I was confused. I didn't get it. That's embarrassing. Shoot. I think that was a decrease. That was a single crochet. Okay. Some more stuffing. I am American. A mini soda. Mini soda. A little soda pop. We were talking about K-pop Demon Hunters. Look at how far I've gotten. Woo. You love the USA? Oh. Soda pop. Right now I'm not the most in favor of my country, but you know, I have hope that things will get better. Hi Smokey, welcome to the live. I hope you're doing well. Ah, Noah cannot wait for the World Cup. That is exciting. I'm not much of a sports person, but I understand why people like it. You like the U.S. national anthem? Yeah, it's catchy for sure. At least I think it is. I'm almost done. Though I don't know why. Oh, they changed the abbreviation. That's why. I finally... What did you finally do? Did you finally finish a sweater? That'd be crazy if you finished a sweater already. That'd be wild. I finally recuperated my stitches and changed the needles, and I can go to bed. It's 4 a.m. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Linda. It's 4 a.m. It's 9 a.m. I was going to say, it's 9 p.m. here, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to sleep. But I did have to wake up early today. But it was worth it because I got to see one of my best friends. So I was very happy to see her. Y'all, we're almost done. This is so exciting. We were so productive on this live. I mean, we kind of were. I crocheted 2 things. But I made a lot of new friends. 10 a.m. in Perth, Australia. Nice. Oh, let me see. My little soda pop. What? It's catchy. Yeah. Yeah. The World Cup song is so good this year. One world, one goal is so good. I've never heard it. I don't think I have. Okay, I have to cross off this stitch. Good night, Linda. Yes. That would be awesome. If my second sweater was done, I hope it will be done before Thursday. That's my goal. That's crazy awesome. That's crazy. Crazy. Would it be possible right now? I show you my room music system. I don't think that is possible. I don't think so. Because I'm about to be done being on live, and I also don't know how to do that. No one knows somebody in Perth. Sass, another person from Australia. Alicia battling kangaroos with one hand and chatting with the other is hilarious. I mean, kind of a terrifying image, though. Good night, mac and cheese. I hope you have a good rest of your night. I hope that you can sleep well. When will you appear then? Like, when will I go live next? I do not know. I do not know. Ruse and crochet hook, which will win. Good night, mac and cheese. Thanks again for hanging out. Okay. I'm almost done. In fact, I might add a little bit more stuffing. You can do some nasty things with hooks. Yeah, because isn't there a punch called a hook? Or is it just called a hook? Like, oh, his left hook is whatever. I don't know. Hi, Charlotte. You're kind of coming in a little bit late. I'm probably going to be leaving very, very soon because I'm almost done with this alligator, but I do make sure to re-upload all of the lives. So if I have to hop off and you still want to hang, you can re-watch the live, listen to us talk about crochet dragons. Ah, yeah. Oh yeah, duh. See, that's my sign I need to get off because all I can think about is crochet hooks and punching people. Not the best combo. Not the best combo. Yeah, the hook like catching fish. Yeah, you're so right. Okay. Bye, Noah. You're way too tired. I know. My channel name is Miss A Crochet. If you want, I think there should be a profile picture or something of mine that's up there. You can click that, and then that's how you can find my other stuff. Goodbye, Allie. Goodbye, everybody. Here is the finished alligator. The finished alligator. And I am going to hop off because it has been almost 3 hours. Here, I'll get you the spelling of it. There you go. Yeah, an alligator, crocodile, it all looks the same. Looks fabulous. Thank you for the stream. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Stay tuned for tomorrow's market vlog, and hopefully I'll be able to go live again soon. But I'm not entirely sure when. Yeah, speed crocheting, right? But yeah, thank you for watching. Bye. Yes, sir. I put it in the chat below. So, Miss A Crochet. Bye, everybody. I don't know how to. There we go. Bye.